A wet and dreary day in our nation's capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Washington Commanders. 2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Francois. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense. They were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Back to throw. Francois. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was the first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
7 Pirates, 76.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. This one completes Alec Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, 1st down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a 1st down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
18 Cardinals.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now Daniels going to keep it. And that, what a dangerous throw there back across the field, but it's incomplete.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
65, Franco 80.
Play action, now it's Daniels. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, go!
Daniels going to throw for it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. You talk about this Washington defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And even though there's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. This is fielded at the 7. They'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. 18, Cougar 19.
Here's Daniels. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Buffalo Panther 60, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To the air goes Daniels. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
70 Lions, Dragon 60, 2. 70.
Now Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Football. Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Let's go. Purple 80. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover.
Well, he was a busy man out the backfield a week ago. They got him the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. Elijah Higgins from 13 yards out. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that'll make the score 13-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Here we go, here we go. Viking 18. Purple 80.
Looking to throw. Francois. That's caught. It's Dante Thornton. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
On the go.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Back. 70 line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And some space here. Now inside the 25. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Seahawks have cut it back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
70 Rangers, 70 Buffalo 18.
To throw is Daniels. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Eagles, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer. Go.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
18, Rattler. 19, Lion.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 59 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. Ready.
Running left is Walker. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
First down, Seattle.
Ready.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Here we go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. Sharp there with his feet, gets him a little extra space, and then drop just inside the 20. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
Here's Walker. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Let's go. Let's go.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kyle Pitts from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And they're on 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Tight. 19. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play.
Commanders first down.
19.
19-yard line.
From the gun, give to Mitchell. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Washington first down.
Mitchell is in. Touchdown, Washington. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Any questions of how they'd approach this drive were answered right there. They come out throwing, and they get a nice pickup here toward the end of the first half.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Caught. It's Wilson. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now Daniels going to keep it. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. This time they stay on the ground. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Taken in at the 11. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
18 Rattler. Let's go now. Pass to the left. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Get it. 60 Bison. Drag him 60.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Now we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort.
Buffalo 18. Ready. 60 Eagles, 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Second and 10.
Come on. Set. Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions, 79 Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7.
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier? He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
19 tight, 19, 60 Maverick, 60, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Go!
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that would be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Trap 60. 70 Timberwolves.
They go play action. Daniels. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Washington goes for it, but it does not pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Throwing to start the drive. Francois. Throw out wide to Walker.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Second and 5. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Gets it quickly out wide to Thornton. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now an audible here into something else.
A gain of 14. And the Seahawks first down.
In motion, the tight end. Straight ahead, Walker. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just mean the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Operating from the gun, Francois. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. James Pierce just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Francois. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Looking to throw. Francois. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Seahawks go for it, but can't convert. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here. Where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go. Hawk 18, Pioneer. Ready, right?
Off the play fake, Daniels. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Kayvon Thibodeaux, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Back to throw. Daniels. And a completion to Wilson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Ready, set. Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Warriors 70. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw again. Now Daniels going to keep it. And it'll be intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter, but now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going. There he goes, right side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Seahawks have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards the pickup. 1st down, Washington.
And the Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
7 Pirates.
To the air goes Daniels. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
At the 41-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18.
Now a first carry here for the running back. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 13 yards there and a Washington 1st.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Throwing now is Daniels. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Seahawks are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field. But sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They end up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now, here we go.
Off-play action. Francois. All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now here's Michael Dixon. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Quick throw out wide, and Pierce has got it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
It's a gain of 4.
They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
18, pioneer. 68.
From the gun on 3rd down. Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Defensively, mission accomplished, and now with under 3 to go, they may be the last team holding the football.
They may very well be the last team holding the football, unless, of course, you're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake. I like what I'm seeing from them here. A tie game in the 4th quarter. They understand the situation. They don't need to be in any rush. Go ahead and huddle up and run your offense. That last completion put them in a nice position to take the lead in this game.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Warriors 70.
Once again, it's Mitchell. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
21-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. Well, the elements, the crowd, the situation, this is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down. Left side, he finds Pierce. And they'll get to him short of the 1st down at about the 16. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar, 65 catch, 65 catch. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here we go. 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders 1st down.
They'll run with Mitchell. And that It's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth. Aubrey now for the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score. Commanders 28, Seahawks 41.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And what a throw that was, Charles. You think about the situation, close game, 4th quarter, rookie quarterback. He doesn't seem phased one bit.
So much for bright lights, big city, and will he wilt? Not at all. The stage not too big, the moment not too big at all. They needed points in that series, and not only did he produce a touchdown drive, but how about finishing it off with a big play that only adds to the momentum that they've already established.
So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go, Tim.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home